may ask, what are fossils? Well, fossils are the remains of plants or animals that were preserved in rocks, mud, sand, and more. So, that would be differences of that. Sometimes until like a week ago, but did you know that chickens are the closest relative to T-Rexes, Tyrannosaurus Rexes, and then you have like this tiny little chicken? I think that's pretty rad. But
it looks like a swordfish.
capable, or that we know of, that was capable of pollination. So this is a bee that was basically like fossilized or embalmed in tree sap that a bunch of paleontologists found. And we're gonna move on, and this is our speaker for Thursday. Her name is Kiersten Formoso. She's a paleontologist at USC, which is where we go, which is where we are, and at the Natural History Museum in LA County. Studies how land animals, so like elephants and squirrels and animals that live on land, she studies how land animals evolved to become swimming animals, including mosasaurs, which lived alongside the dinosaurs, which are dinosaurs, and animals which are still around today, like whales. Her favorite dinosaur is a Spinosaurus.
So, my name is Kiersten Formoso. So you can call me Kirsten. And so I am a paleontologist. This is me at the Natural History Museum of LA County. And so I study fossils. And so I'm sure all of you know at this point what a fossil is, but a fossil is evidence of past life. So even this dinosaur footprint pathway is going to be considered a fossil. That's a trace fossil. And then there's this turtle body fossil here. So a lot of the fossils you think of are probably body fossils, like a T-Rex or Stegosaurus at a museum, but so is any evidence of past life. So there are many types of fossils and many types of animals, and the specific types of fossils that I study are vertebrate fossils. So vertebrates are any animal that has a backbone. So an ant doesn't have a backbone, a worm definitely doesn't have a backbone, but a fish has a backbone, a cat has a backbone, dinosaurs and snakes, we have backbones, and so that's what a vertebrate is, any animal with a backbone. And so I am a paleontologist who studies vertebrate fossils. And so the vertebrate fossils that I study are these amazing animals like marine reptiles. And so marine reptiles are actually not dinosaurs, though they lived alongside dinosaurs when the world looked a lot like this. This is just one snapshot of what the past world looked like when Pangea kind of separated. Perfect. So that's amazing. So if we found fossils of your animal, we would probably see that it had fins and it had a streamlined body. And so we'd be like, wow, this animal definitely is adapted for swimming and it lives in the water. I love it. It's, you pick the water thing. And of course, water is one of my favorites. I think water is my favorite. So I love it. It's very, very beautiful. It has the fins, it has the tail fin. Perfect. Absolutely. If we found a fossil of this animal, it'd be swimming around.
Mine is I did a skelly Rex, so you could see the bones, but it's still alive.
Oh, okay.
Very cool. So I see it's got legs, right? So legs is gonna. It's eating an apple. Okay, so it's eating plants. So that means you gave it an herbivore-like head. Perfect. And since it has legs and not fins and not wings, that means we could tell that it'd be walking around on the ground, right? Of course, it makes sense. It's logical. But this, again, is how paleontologists can tell where and how an animal was living. And so we typically go out and collect dinosaur fossils that are going to be Cretaceous in age, so a little bit older than dinosaurs like Triceratops and T-Rex, but younger than dinosaurs like Stegosaurus.
Like, why did you want to start working as a paleontologist every day?
God, I love the way it's this word. Why do you do it every day? So when I was all your age, truly, my mom told me that my first job I ever said I wanted to be a paleontologist. She says I said that when I was like 5. And I just kind of kept up the passion. I love animals, and I would say that's kind of the feature that unites paleontologists. Paleontologists love animals the same way zoologists do, biologists. The difference is that we love animals that are no longer around. We love the fantasticalness of them, and so I just love that I get the opportunity to study fossils that are corresponding to animals that have been extinct for millions of years, that look so different and yet so similar to so many animals that we have. So I do it every day because I love animals, I love ancient animals, and I like the idea of working to understand the ancient animals just as much as we understand our living animals.